If you've had complications in your pregnancy or have a risk factor your midwife or doctor has discussed with you, you may be advised to have your baby in a consultant-led unit. Even if you haven't had any complications, you may decide you would prefer to have your baby in hospital. You'll be looked after by midwives, but you will also have access to doctors called obstetricians if your birth becomes complicated, and anaesthetists who can provide an epidural or other pain relief. An epidural is an anaesthetic that numbs the lower half of your body. You can only receive an epidural in a consultant-led unit. Consultant-led units also have doctors who specialise in newborn or neonatal care. Some obstetric units have birthing pools, so you may be able to use water in your labour depending on the type of pregnancy you've had. People who give birth in a consultant-led unit are more likely to have interventions such as a forceps, ventouse or caesarean birth.
Here's a list of what you might like to bring. Your maternity notes and birth plan, a TENS machine if you would like one, a comfy loose outfit for labour that you can move around in. A bigger nightie or a t-shirt is perfect. A fan or water spray to cool you down. Healthy snacks and drinks for you and your support partner. A phone and phone charger. Any music that you might want played during the birth. Your own pillow, possibly a pregnancy one. Any medication that you're taking. A wash bag with toothbrush, toothpaste, toiletries. Clothes for you and your baby in case you have to stay overnight. Clean pyjamas, dressing gown and slippers. Towels if wanted. Large, comfortable knickers. Maternity pads, nursing bras and breast pads if you're planning on breastfeeding. Nappies for your baby. Cotton wool balls or pads. And a car seat.
In the early stages of labour, you may want to have a warm bath or a shower, take some paracetamol and try to rest. If you are comfortable and coping well at home, you may feel more relaxed to remain at home in this early stage of labour with support from your birth partner. Once you are contracting regularly, it is a good idea to call your midwives to let them know. Your midwives will discuss with you when it's best to come to hospital. We welcome you to call us at any time if you have any concerns or questions.
When you arrive at the consultant-led unit, you will usually be taken to a birth room and you will be offered an antenatal check and to discuss your birth preferences.
After this, you'll be offered a vaginal examination as part of the assessment to see if you're in active labour. If you're planning on using a birthing pool, you can wear whatever feels comfortable.
As part of the care that the midwives are providing for you, they will offer to listen to your baby's heart rate, which helps to provide information of your baby's well-being, and they will also check your pulse and blood pressure and temperature regularly to ensure that you are well. Your midwife will encourage you to move around in labour in different positions that are comfortable for you, because being mobile in labour helps the baby to move into the right position for birth.
Once you have birthed your baby and placenta, the midwives will check you and your baby and are equipped to give you any stitches you might need. If required, you may need to go to theatre to have these stitches.
If you have an uncomplicated birth, you'll be able to relax in the same room where you gave birth and cuddle your baby skin to skin.
You might feel ready to go home as soon as 2 to 3 hours after birth, but if you need or want to stay longer, then you will most likely be moved to a postnatal ward. Whether you plan to breastfeed or formula feed, the midwives will help you with your baby's first feed if you need it.
Before you leave the hospital, your midwives will talk to you about the support that is available to you and your next appointments.